Royalty Soaps. My name is Katie Carson. I am the Duchess of Suds here on this channel, and waving at all you friends is my daughter Lily. Also just want to say this is her favorite blanket. It's from Sarah Milroy at Spicy Pinecone. She gave this to Lily when Lily was first born and is Lily's favorite blanket. She will not let go of it. Also, how cute are these little pajamas? How cute are they? They're from Old Navy. They're super cheap. Today's video is making apple pie soap. It has a lattice piped top on a low top soap, which is very unusual. I rarely pipe on a low top soap. I do have a special guest help me with the soap, and by help me I mean completely distract me and make jokes the whole time. So all in all, I hope you guys enjoy the little breath of fresh air and content by having a special guest. I will have more if you enjoy it. Be sure to let me know if you do. If you aren't following me on Instagram, I have two, one for royalty soaps and one for personal stuff. I just posted photos on Halloween of our family Halloween costume. So if you want to see that, you can pop over there. And without further ado, let's make some soap. Guess who's back?
Hey yo, we're back. That's fast, we're back. Apple cider, apple pie, it's in your batch, we're back.
So I've got my big tub of melted oils, and if you would like my recipe, it's in the description box below. And I have here my lye that is the proper temperature. These are both at room temperature. They've been sitting out for quite some time. It's very cool to touch. I'm gonna pour it down my stick blender, and then I'm gonna mix this up with my Cuisinart stick blender, or immersion blender as some people want to call it, on high until we have reached emulsification. Cuisinart! I've got my 3 large buckets, so I'm gonna split this off into relatively equal portions. We're gonna have sort of a dark tan color, a lighter tan color, and then sort of a lime green color to represent what would be the skins of the Granny Smith apples that you would make with an apple pie or an apple cobbler.
I'm so impressed you know that you have to use Granny Smith apples.
You don't know that?
Oh, I know that, but I only know that because apple pie is one of the few things I can make and pride myself on doing it well.
Make me one.
Pie over cake. Question of the day, do you prefer pie or cake?
That is a good question of the day. I think I might actually prefer pie.
Cake is good, it has its times and places.
It does.
But people who think a gross sheet cake from Walmart is better than a pie with ice cream.
Oof.
They
Do
can
you
check
know those people?
They can check themselves before they wreck themselves. I feel like I've encountered people who just think cake is the only way to celebrate or to enjoy a tasty treat.
Oh no.
And I'm like, sugar, when it's fall time and Granny made her pie crust and has vanilla ice cream, we don't make cake to go with it.
No.
Southern Living apple pie is
Oh, Southern Living is just a beautiful magazine. I get inspiration from them. Oh, that's right. Scrapey, scrapey.
You can't force it.
No.
That's surprisingly even. You're very good at eyeballing.
Oh, thank you. I've only been doing it for 5 years. Time for the colors. We're gonna start with New Leaf Green from Nurture Soap.
And that is, okay, fun fact of the day, it's honestly so hard to get a green that's not gross, or doesn't look like bodily fluid, so you really want to check this out. That was called New Leaf Mica Powder. You'll want to get it while supplies still last. You're never gonna get a green quite like this one. In person and online, stellar.
Caroline, you should be on QVC.
That one looks like cinnamon and nutmeg.
This is Aztec Gold from TKB Trading.
I would call it spicy surprise because it looks like all of the fall spices mixed together.
What do you think about this one?
Wait, let me see. Ooh, it looks like rose gold disco party.
This is 24 karat gold from TKB Trading.
My poor little poopsies.
And then I'm gonna add a little bit of titanium dioxide mixed with water into the 24 karat gold. That's gonna make it sort of a creamy gold color. Let's just blend these up, okay? I'm now gonna scrape scrape down the sides and make sure that all that colorant actually is incorporated into the soap. And then we're gonna add the fragrance oil. The fragrance oil we are using today is Apple Crisp from Nature's Garden. This is by far one of the best, like apple crumble, apple crisp, apple pie, apple cobbler smells I have ever smelled.
I've ever smelled.
I feel like it's gonna turn the soap a weird color.
I hope not. Yeah, I was wondering if that was normal.
Okay, well maybe not. Oh man, that is a great smell.
What a scrumptious green color.
Indeed.
It's so hard to make green and soap not look
Nasty.
wonky.
Nasty.
I don't want to look wonky.
He's a winky wonky donkey.
Oh my gosh, yes. That could be part of your ASMR, is reading that book and whispering. He's a winky wonky donkey.
The fragrance oil has been mixed in, so let's start pouring into our large slab mold. The color we're gonna pour first is the pie crust sort of color. I'm gonna put about that much in.
It looks so
Pie crusty.
Next, we're gonna put in the greeny apple-y color.
It looks so appley.
And next, we're gonna put in the caramel color.
It looks so caramelly.
We stand a good sister swirl. Oh my gosh! Seeing this in real life is totally different than seeing it on camera.
Oh, really? How so?
I don't know, it just, I mean, the camera does what it can, but it just looks so much more vibrant and beautiful in real life.
I'm glad to hear that.
Because I watch your videos and I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
I love that you watch my videos. I feel so supported.
You're welcome. I do what I can to sit on my bum and press play. Ooh, oh my god. I cannot freak with this right now. It smells so good.
You sound like you're about to have a heart attack because of this.
I just might.
It just looks so much like a caramel apple.
I think everybody needs a friend as supportive as Caroline.
I'm not just blowing snuff neither.
You know I can be critical.
She can confirm. Now I'm gonna tap it down on the ground to even it up. Caroline, if you ever identified as a Bob's Burgers character, who would it be?
Oh man, it's always a toss-up. We love the mother Linda because Linda makes up songs for everything she does.
Yes.
And sings quite a lot, and I'm really on board with that.
Really?
I'm also pretty on board with the diabolical youngest child, and then I'm also a little awkward like Tina, so, and I love a good potty joke like the brother, so.
Yes.
The only one I don't really relate to is the dad, but he seems like someone I would mesh really well with. Like, I want my husband to be like Bob, since I'm Melinda.
Wish granted. I scraped it. We're gonna tap it down one more time.
Do we get to put glitter on this?
Yes, but girl, we're not done.
Oh.
The Ebates.
Yes.
The apple. Yes.
So what we have in here is some miniature apple slices. These are made using a mold from Vanulay. I'll leave you guys a link down below. Grab yourself a handful.
Me?
Yes,
I
you.
feel like the girl who's been asked to dance at the ball.
And you see these lines right here? We're gonna try to keep the apple slices in between the lines in rows because that's where we're gonna split them. So we don't really wanna split
not
your
on the line.
Yeah, not on the line,
Okay.
because that's gonna go through a big splitter and then we're gonna make loaves out of it. So Caroline has a very different career path than I do. I did the very non-traditional thing and she did something a lot more traditional. So what are you getting your degree in?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. I am about to graduate.
Yes!
With my bachelor's in public relations and a minor in Spanish language.
All right. So what would your dream job be?
To still work for myself as a writer.
All right. A book or a column or an article for a blog?
All of
or-
the above.
All of the above.
I like all of
So
the
you're not
above.
picky?
No. The only thing I really do not enjoy writing is poetry. And
Oh, really?
there's very few people I think who make money doing that anyway, so I don't feel too sad about that.
All right. Good to know.
Yes, but anything else where I just get to be creative and make stuff, that's kind of my main priority. I have to be able To be creative and make stuff.
All right.
As we know, I won't spill it away, but have some pretty stellar food truck ideas in the works.
She does. I have heard the food truck ideas, and you guys would definitely approve, but we're gonna keep it on the down low until...
we're waiting until we find investors.
That's right, because
we'll be on board.
No one can take Caroline's special food truck ideas.
So even something like that, where I just get to use my creative abilities to make something. I can't, this sounds so millennial, but I don't want a job where I'm doing the same thing every day and people are always telling me what to do. Some people can do that and it's totally fine, but
not for you.
My personality would just go bonkers.
Okay, so I set aside a little bit of the soap and I made some piping to go on top. The tip that I'm using today is a 48 by Atico. So I picked a smaller tip because the apples are smaller, and I didn't want it to look like the piping was way too big for the size of the apples. I wanted to do a lattice top inspired look.
Oh, I am so ready.
It's all still pretty wet, so I think it should stick relatively well. And I might decide that I need to go back and like kind of fill in those lines a little bit and make them a little closer together. That way every single soap ends up with some, but for right now, I think the spacing is pretty good. So I'm gonna shake a teeny tiny bit of gold glitter on top just to sort of give it a baked look. Then I'm gonna spritz with rubbing alcohol to seal it all in, and my friends, we're done. So this is what it looks like up close, and oh my goodness, the smell is so good. It's like coming up through the soap. There's all the little apples in there, covered up with the pie crust. So we're gonna let this sit for 18 to 24 hours, and then we will come back to split the slab into loaves and then cut the loaves into bars after this quick commercial break. And just like that, we are back to cut the apple pie soap. Sadly, Caroline is unable to be with me for the cutting part, so she's just gonna have to watch the video to see how it turns out. Gonna pull one of the pieces out of the middle, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Now there is some vanilla in this soap, so it will discolor darker over time, but you will still be able to see the difference between the pie crust color, the caramel color, and the green. Smells absolutely amazing, and the tops look pretty great. Here's a better close-up of the top that has the apples on there and the gold. And Caleb is back yet again with another question of the day. What have we done to be so privileged by his presence? Take it away, Caleb.
Would you rather only dress as a British soldier from the American Revolutionary War, or would you rather always smell like bad perfume?
Oh, no, that would like kill my reputation. You can't be a soap maker that smells like bad perfume. I guess it's the red coat for me. How about you, Tub Tub? Do you have a natural affinity towards stinky flowers?
Yeah, I'd probably go red coat.
Sweet.
Seems fun. I guess you can wear different uniforms.
That's right. People would probably end up asking you a lot about your family history. To vote on the question of the day, you can click the I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I hope a lot of you people would rather just dress in a costume the rest of your life than smell like stinky perfume. Toodles. I have nothing else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave us a comment down below. Lily reads all the comments. This soap will be available to purchase on November 5th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, royaltysoaps.com. Today, the day this soap video is being released, is Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, and then all these soaps are gonna be available on Monday. And for those of you who are new around here, I release videos every Wednesday and Saturday, but whenever we have release Monday, I also do a special video for that as well. I hope you have an absolutely marvelous Saturday. Do something that makes you happy, like buying your kid cute pajamas. Who's got this belly? Who's got this belly? Who's got this belly? Or tickling a belly so they giggle and giggle and giggle. Significant others don't like that as much as children, just forewarning. Either way, do something that makes you happy, and we will see you guys on Monday. Bye for now. Meow.